Hi, Jason.
Hey, Jonathan.
Did
So I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not following you at all. I'm like, this doesn't seem to be a year-end like type of situation here. This is what I'm seeing. I'm gonna share my screen.
okay?
It's in the licensing
Yep.
area, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of credits dating back to September, October.
That's.
Yet you're not realizing it until after everything is concluded. Like nothing in November, December.
I thought the resolution was coming December, but there's no. I thought it
What
was
resolution were you expecting? Because
the
these are
invoices
reclasses.
coming. I thought back billing was coming in. I didn't.
Thought that billing was coming in. I guess I don't understand. Like there was in the P and L again, which could be made up of a bunch of different things, accruals,
Right.
actual invoice postings, etc. You This is in October. There was a big reclass of
Right.
662. Well, actually, there's a reclass here too of 89,000.
Um.
I don't know what this is. What is this?
That's.
That's a
That's
reclass
an.
too.
Yeah. So.
So it ultimately ended up being in September, reclass 292. This is another reclass. This is a posting.
Right. Oh God. Yep.
So it was all over the place. So at the end of the day, in September, there was a credit balance of 170K.
I'm on the call. I'm on a call.
Okay, sweet.
Sorry. Um, so that the credit of 663 should have been $303 less.
$303,000 less.
Yep. Which would have, so that's 203 of an allocation um, that we did for the $316,000 invoice in July.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, I don't know what you were expecting to do, because this happened back in like September, October. There's no activity in November, December. So what do you want to do? There's nothing we can do now, John.
No, I know. This is a,
So Al's not going to get anything back in 26 or anything like that. Like,
this is a,
I guess the CIO took on too much in 25.
yep.
But at this point, there's not much recourse. There is no recourse.
It's,
I guess I am a little perplexed as to why it wasn't caught. Like, even after November, like you would have saw a credit balance in here, John, of 143.
I know.
No posting in November.
I should have been,
in December, even after November closed, like December, to figure out, okay, maybe we reclassed too much from prior periods.
it's, I'm at a loss. I mean, what you just said is a nicer version of what I've been saying, and it should have been caught.
concerned that this stuff wasn't picked up, and it's not something that I want to have to be constantly looking over your shoulder
No.
to make sure that you're staying on top of these things. But that's 2 months, and now you're realizing it after we've concluded the year that okay, we might have issued too much to CIO. I mean, we can broach the subject with Mary, but
Well, I did.
we're not going to do it.
We're not. She had already.
The year's pretty much closed, if not closed. We're in January 26th, John.
No.
These are 25 transactions. This is what's sitting in the P&L at the end of the year for 25. We can't cross fiscal years here. And I don't see anything like, again, in December. It looks like there's no accruals coming that we'd have to be concerned with. So there's nothing really what we can do here. What do you have in there for 26? Hopefully, is that represented correctly?
Yes, it's 0.
It's 0?
Well,
why is it 0?
Because this license costs, the license costs, anything that comes in, it should be just a few months until a new PO can be done, and the costs go right to CIO. So anytime the cost comes in, the expectation is it'll immediately go to CIO.
So this group, there's no licensing costs supposed to be.
Yep, right.
Software quality.
Yep.
Well then, again, that even begs the question, like, okay, you're stating that.
I know how.
Why would there be a balance left in there? Why are you saying that there should have been a balance left in here? What does that relate to? I don't follow that logic. If you're saying that this, you issued too much, $300 and some thousand, which would have put this at like 150K roughly.
Right.
Sitting as a debit in the P&L.
So
where's that gone? Where's that gone for 26? We had it in 25, but it evaporates in 26.
So 150 is a development cost that Al was keeping. That's February. The rest of these were CIO until this cross center got set up.
So is this a one-time charge?
One-time charge. Yep.
Development cost for what?
For JIRA. So it's the same cost that gets allocated, but because that wasn't allocated, it was development. We were keeping that.
And there's nothing to be expected in 26.
No, everything is going to CIO. So this 30 grand are the Helix and Broadcom. We were accepting those through the year. And
so I guess if you saying that 150, you knew that back in February.
Yep.
Like, where did you come up with these amounts?
No. That is.
Like that's 508,000 in the P&L.
So the 347.
Rate class 802.
So the 347 was 315. Sorry, yeah, was a $316,000 JIRA invoice that we accepted and allocated out, and the 316, the cost of the invoice was allocated. It was part of went to CIO rather, but the allocation credit didn't.
Not following.
The debit.
There's a whole bunch of invoices.
I know, that's what.
So, looks like it's from one vendor.
Yep.
Whatever this is.
This is, yep. No, that's 164. That's part of it. So the 164.
That's the total of the PO.
Yes.
316.
Yeah. And that's what hit
Okay.
in July. And then in September,
All right, so all these various line items hit in September, okay?
so in
that's
September,
347. So that's, all this stuff is,
yes.
there's other stuff in here.
So it's,
316, so another
yeah.
30K or something.
Yeah, those two invoices. So it's the 31-ish K. It's like 31K for those two invoices that happen every month. And they were supposed to happen 12 times a year. It happened 8.
Okay, hang on a second. So this is looks like it's amortized monthly.
Right. Those two at the top are the ones that, yeah,
Okay,
those two.
and there's again in
Yeah.
August. So these are gone now?
Yes. Well, they're gone because we didn't receive the invoice, which is. I'm just saying that's yeah.
Receiving an invoice and expected costs are two different things.
Those.
His book, where is this belong to software quality? Or is this now
CIO?
Somebody
Yeah.
else?
CIO.
Okay. So this is not an expected cost because it was happened monthly.
Right.
Because I'm concerned that you have nothing in the P&L and then all of a sudden we're going to start taking on costs.
We are not taking on costs.
Oh, I'm out of the run.
Yeah. No, I get it. And anything that comes in there goes immediately to CIO.
No, it doesn't. How is it going immediately to CIO? How's it going to go immediately to CIO if it's going to show up in here first?
Well, it's the same process I should have done, which is when we see it in the actuals, and then during the close.
Jonathan, do you understand how accounting works? Like, if it's posted in the actuals, it's not automatically going to get cleared out unless somebody
Right.
does a reclass entry or
Right.
tells it.
And that was me.
It was set up. It should be directed to the
Right.
proper recipient. So, are you telling me that there's going to continue to be charges in here that we have to continue to redirect?
Yes,
In
but
26? Right.
no, but nothing that. So when the invoice comes in, because I should have been doing this before, it's when during the close, if it's in there, we move it that month. There should be nothing that lasts at the end of the fiscal month. There should be no surprises.
I don't understand. Like, you're saying that you're going to make an entry before we close the period?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing? That's what you did, or that's
No. We haven't
26?
received invoices in November, December. So there's going to be
Why?
the vendor.
Why?
It's the vendor. Really. I mean, I get it when I say, believe me, I get.
That's crazy. Then there should have been an accrual.
I was told we can't accrue.
But if it's, who told you can't accrue?
That the amounts were too low and it wasn't a contract.
Okay. What is the amount? Is it the 18 and like I don't know.
Yeah, the 18 and 12. 18 and 12.
But that's amortized, so the
No, say that again.
that's an amortized.
But if it's amortized, we would have had it in November and December. Like it would have hit us.
So there was an invoice, a new year term invoice or whatever this term is.
A month. And until the PO is changed, which is like in Q1. And because go ahead.
The PO issue? Because this 18 is an amortization, right? So this to me is, again, I don't know what to see or not.
Yeah, I can see.
much is agent HCL?
They are doing the,
I mean, that's like $219,000 for that, and then this one here, Perforce, that's another, 144,000. Roughly. So you're telling me that these two are gonna continue. They've re-signed, reissued a PO, the licensing is still gonna come through, and it's still going to, they set up the PO to hit quality and not CIO?
it's going to, so the PO is running out. It's got a few more months. So instead of changing,
Makes no sense. Sorry, that makes no sense because there's been no charges hit in November, December.
no, they haven't sent invoices.
It doesn't need invoices, Jonathan. They don't. This is not monthly. This is an amortization. So this would have been one invoice for the year. This would have been booked in prepaids. It's in prepaids.
But isn't that, and I'm asking this academically, not, isn't that supposed to get done automatically?
What do you mean you're supposed to
Like
get done?
18, 12 and 8?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
It's gonna get expensed. That's what this amortization expense is. It's amortized over the.
No, I get that.
Agreement.
But
Right, so that happens. The county's doing that.
But no, not through November and December.
Well, then that to me means that the license, the term only ran from like October through October.
That's not what I was told by Keith. We were on
Who told you this?
Keith Calvano. We go through with, once we had a call with AP, the customer's AP to ask where our invoices were coming. And I wish I was.
This is not an invoice. Like this is HCL invoice 1807. It looks like. Wish I could see it.
And it should have been, we were missing January and February too. That's why I assumed that it was manual because it wasn't consistent. And Keith was, it was, when the invoice came in, I thought they did that prepaid and the acceptance. Oh, Lord. But
Yeah, $219,000.
does it say the term? No. It,
There. Broadcom license subscription.
so so the expectation, so it looks like it was going February through February. But we're missing October and November. So my assumption was that when they came in,
Accounting should have booked the accrual. Or
I should have.
Expense.
Yep, I should have called it out.
No, well, I'm wondering why accounting didn't do that. Why is that not showing up? There. Yeah, it runs through February
Right.
of 26. So we're missing
4.
amortization for
November,
November,
December,
February.
yes.
Yeah. So this should have happened. Unless they did something, unless they're pointing it to CIO.
No, I was told, and I was told for because it was easier and because we were gonna just keep doing that for them until the CIO cost center was created and the new PO. So they were going to do a PO to the new cost center.
Okay, that's fine. But we're missing expense for like November, December, which would offset some of that credit balance.
That's what I was hoping was coming in. Not in the back. That wasn't a right thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I think
you should have reached out to accounting.
Absolutely.
So what the heck? Where is the accrual?
Absolutely.
Where's the amortization for this invoice?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to keep an eye on like this. I don't know if they can catch up or like what is this?
The 89
When did
is
this start? So hang on a second. It was 18,000. So it should have started in like February.
yeah.
So there's 18.
And we got it first in March.
No, you didn't. You got it in February. Sorry, March. Yeah, March. March, April. That's a credit. Why is that credit? Why is that?
Oh, that's in.
That just wiped out.
No, yeah, I see the 36, the double it.
Oh, okay. No. Okay, so. March, April, May, June. Got this. September. So. That's $146,000 of 66.64. There's $73,000 that still yet to come.
Right.
Then I don't see. I don't know what this is.
Okay, that is the license cost. Hold on. Which month is that?
This is October.
Okay, so that.
Sorry, no, this is September.
Okay, in September is the amount we allocated out from an invoice we received in July for $316,000.
No.
Oh,
This is
sorry.
$89,000. This is an $89,000 posting. So reclass. this is, I don't know what that is. All right, so I don't know. I don't understand why accounting didn't continue to amortize the expense beyond October, which
I should have
not
known.
much. I mean, 36K, and I don't know what that other 12K is.
It's the same thing. Like it's the
Same type of thing?
same type of thing. It's Perforce and Broadcom. I think Perforce is the vendor. It's the 12.
$51.58. There you go. So, 51.58 Perforce. Okay. 12 months.
Yeah.
Okay, when did that start? Beginning 3, and it runs through February
Same
2.
thing.
Another, so that's was 149,581.
Right.
I think you need to check with accounting and see what's going on with those two invoices.
Of course.
And you know, these do not belong to Al, right?
No.
Okay, so if it does hit, like figure out what's going on. Where's the balance? Why did they didn't process this for November, December? Maybe they got to do a catch up, and so there's no invoice. That's what I say. There's no invoices coming in. It's an expense from a prepaid. We already received the invoices back in like February, March.
My incorrect assumption was because it wasn't in there automatically each month. It was an individual invoice.
No.
I know. I know. I deserve it. I should have been all over this.
Right, you should understand this stuff. Like, when it's booked to a prepaid, that typically means that it's going to be expensed over the duration and the term of the license agreement. Right? This was we can see it ran from like March 25 through February 26.
Yep.
So it was booked in prepaids, and you should get a monthly expense over those 12 months.
Yep. And during the close.
Yeah, I mean, don't know if it's during the close or you should see it, even if.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, this should be.
P&L after the close, you should question it,
Absolutely.
right? You let this go
I
like
was,
2 months.
yeah,
But I can understand if it was like, okay, something happened in December and you didn't catch it when you were reviewing.
Jason, I should have caught it. I don't,
I mean, it's the lapse in time, Jonathan, that concerns me. And, I don't wanna be in a position where, everything is being scrutinized these days, so we can't afford to make these type of mistakes.
agreed.
So, get with accounting, figure out what's going on,
Yep,
why they didn't expense out, and if they did, where, maybe they put it into something else, I don't know.
very, yep.
Maybe that's what I am. So was this 30K, so that's,
Yep.
it's only 60K, that would have been part of this
Yes,
reclass, I'm assuming, right?
yep,
So it's not a full 145 credit in this.
right.
I still think you charged her too much,
I did.
plus too much, but it's not, again, if it was 300, it sounds like the only thing that really should have stayed in here is this.
No, right. And there's a net. No. So you're right with that. That's separate. So there's also in a $316,000 invoice in July. That's part of that. The 316 plus the 31 is kind of what that is in July. So the
I want to know what, at the end of the day, what should have stayed.
303. If you go to
$303,000
yeah.
stayed in software quality.
Yep.
So this was development.
That should have stayed, and then there was.
What is the other 156K or so?
Is the so
166K.
when the so bear with me on this. So the 316 for the the allocation, the invoice that we were allocating out was 316,000, and allocated out was 203,000. So that was a debit, but it wasn't part.
On the 316, what was the invoice for?
It was for the cloud. I think it was 3 months of cloud costs from Jira. And of that cost, we allocated to customers, again, because CIO couldn't do it yet. And I did it with them. I didn't, this was them. So the cost was allocated.
So this
Yep.
This is the PO.
Yep.
This 316.
Yes.
So some of this stuff
200.
200 belongs to, no, 116 belongs to, stays with, or 166 stays with software quality?
It shouldn't have, and it wasn't included in the journal entry.
I'm again.
Say it again.
Follow me.
Oh, what should have?
150, you're saying
Stays.
That's development
Yep.
ops, that's a one-time fee, it stays
Yes.
in software quality.
Yep.
Won't happen again in 26.
Yep.
Then of the 316, what should have remained with software quality?
0.
0. You just told me that there were.
No. I was explaining. So.
At the end, John,
Yeah.
follow me, please. At the end of the day, forget all this other noise. What?
$150,000. I got you.
That's it.
That's it.
150.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes,
That's what
absolutely.
I asked at the beginning. You said no.
No.
316 and all this other stuff.
Yes, you're right. At the end of the day, it was 100.
It's only this 150 one-time fee.
Yep.
So, we, again, really allocated or over absorbed here in the P&L because there was like 60K
Right.
that didn't get captured. So this is really only 85K that you reclass that too much. Follow me?
Yep, I do.
Because this is if you're telling me this 150 is the only thing that should have remained.
It is the
in
only
the
thing.
P&L,
Yep.
right. Okay. This, even though that we didn't get hit with the 60K in the P&L, it would have been gone reclassed to CIO anyway.
Right. You're right.
Okay?
Yep.
So it didn't get booked. CIO took a hit when they should have because you reclassed too much.
Yep.
Again, based on the P&L, it's looking like you expensed out it should have been plus 60. 560 is what you should have.
Should have. Right. No.
Reclassed
5.
out, right?
Right.
Through, because I'm doing this plus.
60.
Oh, sorry, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. 560. That's 508 there.
Yep.
Plus, there's 60K in November, September, October.
Right.
So 508 plus 60. That's 568. It should have been plus another 60K. It should have been 628
Right.
total year.
Yep.
But you expensed out or reclassed 802.
Right.
So 174K is what CIO really took on too much.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you can't do anything for end of year. This is going to have to stay. CIO, unfortunately, they took a shit sandwich.
Yep. And I
This
talked.
reclass.
I had talked to Adam, who works for Mary, and then Mary, just to see options before. That was yesterday, right before I messaged you.
Mm-hmm. And what do you say?
Yeah, they said it's the threshold, but even if it was a PYY entry. 25 was closed.
Yeah, exactly. So we can't do anything. So my concern is that.
I'm going to do my job.
Well, no. My concern is you're going to follow up the counting. My concern is that, the expense from this, right?
No.
These 2 months, CIO is going to take,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That they may not have in their P&L. We don't even have it in our P&L in 26.
Right. Well, they CIO does in their forecast.
No, they don't, Jonathan.
No.
Probably not. Probably not for 26. They probably don't have the 60K. I'm hoping they have the January, February amounts in there.
They should. They should have the correct amounts.
You should make sure that Adam say, look.
Yep.
After you've confirmed with accounting.
Yep.
What the heck happened to November, December's amortization amount?
Yep.
And then check with Adam and say, okay, Adam, look, the 60K, accounting didn't process. They're going to do it in 26. So do you have, the 18 and the 12 for those two invoices, that Perforce and HCL invoice from March of 25 in your P&L?
Yep.
Hopefully they do, and hopefully it's only 60K that we have to contend with.
Right.
If not, then it's 120K. that, I mean, I don't know what you, hopefully, again, their side is representative of the run out of this term.
Yep. I understand.
Okay. All right, check with that, counting, and then check with Adam, and then circle back with me. Just give me an update.
Okay, I have a call.
Okay.
So I have a call today with, well, one with Brennan. I'm not sure what that is, but and then a casino systems delivery with Stephanie Barrett. But then I have the Al's monthly headcount and cost center review. Maybe
you can. I would hopefully you get some information before you discuss this topic with Al. But I mean, you can tell him if he's going to see a credit in his P&L.
Yes, absolutely.
Like,
I've been hiding.
You need to say, yeah. I mean, you have to tell him at the end of the day. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Right. It looks like $60K didn't. We are anticipating getting another $60K in here to help support some of the reclass entries through the end of the year that didn't take place. So you're checking with accounting, or you have checked with accounting,
Right.
to see why that didn't get processed, and then making sure that the CIO group confirming that they have at least the runoff for January, February, and advise them that, okay, if accounting says, oh, we do, and it's still sitting in the balance sheet and prepaids and didn't get expensed,
We're gonna get it all.
they're gonna get hit with $60K in
Jan.
They'll probably do a catch up in January.
Now, just for the sake of time, should I, who in accounting, given that the invoices I have are BrightNet, so is it Cynthia or is it
Who? What do you? I'm not sure. What
to talk to in accounting?
I would ask. You can go to
Teresa?
check with Chantel. Chantel would
Okay.
see if you can get some insight from her. She can help direct you. I mean, I know it's Gaurav that I think did the entry, but I think he probably won't know. Or Danielle, maybe Danielle Cott. Go check.
Danielle, say that again?
Yeah, Danielle Cott. AOCH. Danielle.
Okay.
Check with her.
All right. I'll do that right now.
Well, she's probably not in for.
Oh, okay.
She's Reno, so. Okay.
All right.
Got your marching orders. You know what to do.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
All right.
You know what you find out.
I will immediately. All right, Jason.
Thank
Bye.
you. Okay. Bye.
Whoops. I'm okay. Can I have you in a couple hours? Okay. Okay. I think that's when my last thing ends.